police officer comes to the window with his like semi-automatic machine gun or whatever in the window, and it like shows so I get the window down. I'm like, my baby's sleeping. And then she turned around, pop her lights, and then kind of arrested us, my baby and I, for going snowshoeing in the forest. That's so funny. Like, we have so good stories. Police has been pretty nice in Mexico. We got arrested like, so now it's later in the day, and I drove like 20 minutes, half an hour to get baby back here where we were like 2 days after we got to Tulum, and parked in the jungle, praying in front of like a mini like Mayan temple. It's reproduction, because like a story will happen 2 weeks later where I went in the little temple and had a pee and a shower, because it's actually a washroom in it, which is really cool that you can go there. And so we got here, we were parked like the same exact thing that just happened, because she was sleeping. She got to sleep just before we got here, and now she was sleeping like in the jungle in front of the cenote. So I'll just go and see if we can record a little video, and I'll tell you the story. But last time the police got there with like a semi-automatic gun that was like MP5, I think, from my video game years when I was a kid. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bueno, buenas tardes. Say hola, Boubou. Hola.
Hola, baby, how are you? ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien. She missed you.
Yeah.
Estoy aquí con mi esposa, like 2 semanas pasado.
Sí, I remember.
Sí, on miércoles.
Sí.
So I may hacer una post on Facebook y Instagram. Es bueno.
Oh, sí, claro que
sí.
Y nos etiquetan para que lo veamos también la gente.
Bueno. Y soy aquí ahora para to tell a story. Like for my vlog on YouTube.
Excelente.
Puede like just walk around to do the video?
Why not?
Gracias.
Why not?
And we'll see where we are, right?
Okay.
Cenote Maya Muir. Gracias, señor.
Finish the music.
Oh, gracias.
Apágalo.
Is there a lot of people?
I have a 12.
Okay, wow. Yeah, my baby, she just fell asleep from Tulum coming here. So I was just parked waiting for her to wake up. Okay, gracias. We'll take a good picture. Gracias.
The madam is coming or no?
No, she's at home working.
Oh, really? Oh,
Sí. Yeah, gracias.
Okay.
So here's the famous pyramid, where I'm not ashamed to say I peed in it and had a shower. That's so cool. And now this kind gentleman is letting us just walk. He remembers us, and he's just letting us walk through. So like, look how beautiful it is. And this is where actually their little restaurant was closed the day we came, which was great because we had just went to the grocery and buy like a cooked chicken. So we ended up eating a cooked chicken in the forest. And see, now we're behind the pyramid, and there's los baños. So I went and pee and have a shower in the Mayan pyramid. But when I was driving here, we passed the development. So like this whole story of how it led here. Now we're like a little further ahead because baby was sleeping, but we'll go to the other place and I'll tell you why. Like, I saw this other development that was cool, and I guess it's profitable because they cut all the jungle and build like condos and stuff, and build like a master plan city where there's like schools and clinics and shops, and then like a bunch of condos, and it's all right. And this is what I learned like doing real estate development in the past few years, learning from a partner across the world. But now I feel like and he was leaving space for nature, so that was good. But this one here is almost no nature, so that was sad. But let me show you around. So those are like the hammock and the table where we had the chicken, and down here is the cenote, which is awesome. And like when I was alone in it, when my wife, she meditated in it while we climb on top of the tower there, the baby and I. It was quite the ladder, so I put her in the harness and we climb all the way to the top. Woo! You're falling, Boubou. And then, hi, say hi. And then down there is the cenote, which is really cool. And wow, we had a great time there. We were alone. Like we had the whole place VIP to ourselves on a Wednesday. So that was super cool. And the cenote, like there's like carvings on the walls, like Mayan carvings. So when I did go alone in there and just swim and meditate for just a few minutes, like I was getting all this Mayan energy codes. It was so cool. And this is what was happening when I came 2 weeks before for the first time in the oh yeah, I'll show you pictures. Like you'll see at the top of the tower in the cenote when we came, and it's beautiful. And now you see it in person. And I don't want to go too close, like to film the people that are swimming that did not really like say that they're cool to be on camera, but they're far away, so it's cool. Hey, you get the microphone, boo? Ah! Is it okay? Yeah, okay. And so first time I came here, I'll go show you, I was parked in the parking, baby was sleeping, and then like she slept for like an hour or so, and then police car comes, and we're like kind of deep in the jungle, and police cars parked like not too far, goes at the front like desk here, and then comes back, and then the police officer, police officer comes to the window with his like semi-automatic machine gun or whatever in the window, and it like shows so I get the window down. I'm like, my baby's sleeping. Like mi baby is having hacer la siesta, but then she woke up. So then we started chatting, and she's like, oh, we just want to make sure, like, you know, nobody's stalking the jungle or this place, which was cool because we became friends with the police officer there and the women police that was in the car too. And we saw like police protects you around here. And it's funny because we have actually a video that we made like last year in the winter when we were in Cape Breton Island in Nova Scotia on the east coast of Canada. And I went snowshoeing with my baby in the middle of the winter. And when we got out of the forest, we got in the car, then we left, and then the police car passed us. I waved at the police officer, who was a woman, and she waved back, and then she turned around, popped her lights, and then kind of arrested us, my baby and I, for going snowshoeing in the forest. That's so funny, like we have so good stories. But then it's because a neighbor that had seen us park there said, like, called the police and said, there's a weird man like that just went in the forest with a baby in the middle of the winter, so she thought it was like dangerous. But it's just me and my baby being adventurous. So snowshoeing with the harness, and she was well dressed, so it's cool that the police comes and check that everything's okay. So I guess the same thing happened here that time. But yeah, police has been pretty nice in Mexico. We got arrested, like, well, not arrested, just like roadblock, whatever, a few times now. And you see like army and police everywhere, which I hears because the cartels control the location a lot before. And we love you, cartels. Like we forgive you, and you're getting a share too, each individual for our like social enterprise that we're building, all of them. So you get a share of the mother company, which is awesome because it's the time for all of humanity to come together and build a better world together. So if you've done bad things in the past, you're forgiven. That's what God told me in my heart in the middle of the night when I woke up to feed her, is that everybody get a chance at redemption if you like. And now we work with love in our hearts and with God's complete abundance, and now we create this better world together that's essentially the kingdom of God, or we call it the New Earth. And this is why we're building New Earth enterprises, and there's going to be New Earth eco fashion, New Earth resources, New Earth publishing, New Earth eco development. Like we're building all those businesses together as humanity, and everybody gets a share. So that's really cool. I already announced it. Like this is like you see the video, but I already announced it to our board of advisors for the Children's Foundation, and each get to share. And then I contacted my mom and said my brother and my mom get to share, and then she immediately started acting like a shareholder and like, oh, you made a mistake in that word. It's funny. It's funny. And then people like you, the people that are like friends and family, I give them a chance to invest first, and like I have faith investment because it's not officially all launched yet or corporation yet, and they're gonna get like 2 shares for the price of 1 essentially. Like I give a free like a share, normal share, and then there's micro shares that are going to be essentially $1 each, and you can buy as many as you want. And I don't know all the logistics yet, but we'll give like 2 shares for $1 for the people that act on faith and that believe in the mission and believe in what we're doing. But you can only do that, I think, if you're friends and family, because I don't know all the regulations and laws. But here it is. I reached out to a lot of friends already, and I'm going to keep doing that. So we love you, and now we'll go, I think, show you Boubou loves collecting rocks. You want to give some rocks to the people on the camera, Boo? Huh? Say thank you. Mwah. Are you frozen? Ah, statue. Ah, thank you, Boo. Thank you. She gives rocks to everybody that she loves. So if you got rocks from her, you're a good person. Hey. 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 Okay, so let's go show the development, and then we're gonna go show so I was praying after the development that we saw that I'd cut down the forest. I will go show you right now, and maybe it's gonna be B-roll, so we don't even have to go, like, I'll record it and then don't have to tell you a story about it. But then we came here, and then she was asleep, and then I was praying, and I saw this little temple back there, and she and I was praying, and I was receiving those Mayan codes of, like, ancient royal Mayans. And I was writing my new novel, and I was like, the character builds so much from what I had planned before I came here, and, like, it expanded, like, the vision. And I'm like, how can we build, like, a eco-development company that's building within nature, like, not just in the jungle but in the forest as well, in the north. And then I was seeing, we gotta, like, sell micro shares of the company so that everybody around the world is able to have, like, a micro share. But now this idea developed in the last 2 weeks, where now you're gonna have not only micro share in that company but in all of the companies, the eco companies that we're building. And there's gonna be different CEOs for each company that seems like it's gonna be women for each company. So anyway, we're building that with the board. Like, people are helping in it, like, well, it's mostly me so far, but, like, people have brainstormed with me and heartstormed, and we're starting the master heart this weekend with the men I told you about, and then there's a lot of elders wisdom and wisdom from all around the world, which is coming together. It's beautiful. So yeah, I'll show you that development, and then from that development we went to like, I was driving towards the beach, and I saw those big posters of like eco kind of condos and development. I was like, this is so inspiring. And then we see this one that's, like, so inspired by nature. It looks like a tree, like an all white tree. And I'm like, this is the one, we gotta go see it. So we turn right, and then I see the building. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then we drive just a little further to go turn around, and I see, like, this eco park trail, like, that's like an art gallery in the forest. I'm like, oh my God, I've thought of that so many years ago, suggesting artists go have an art exposition in the forest. But now it's like all those forms that are branches, beautiful. And then we go to the building, and then I tell, like, security guy stops us, and he's like, you can take pictures there, but you can't come in. I said, how do we come in? Do I need a reservation? And he said, give me a moment. And then he calls on his radio, and then a woman comes out, and she speaks French, and then she tells me she speaks Italian too, and Spanish and English. And that was how I met my new friend Anna. Who's part of the board of advisors of the foundation, has been a great friend so far and introduced us to beautiful things. So she showed me the building, I absolutely loved it. And then the development, and then, Boubou wants the microphone. And then, is it over, Boubou? And then she told me, like, because I described to her my vision of eco-development, and she said, I think you gotta meet a friend of mine who's doing a development similar to your vision in the jungle. And then, so then 2 days after, no, I came back the next day. She said, hey, you said that you'd introduce me to your friend. She said, all right. And then she contacted him, and then he said, Sunday we're gonna meet for a cafe, and he's gonna go show us the development in the jungle, which we did, and I'll arrange it with him so we can go show you. But it's all connected. And turns out that this man, Nate, is from Australia. And he's building a development on sacred Mayan land that's like eco living in the jungle. And it's amazing, and to have retreats there and all that stuff. And we're gonna go show you. And turns out that he's the man who has the brotherhood of men online, so that we can meet as men that I've told you about, where we come together, and so I can work on my divine leadership and providership as a man, step into my divine masculine. So that's how I met Nate. That's how we're all connected. And okay, Boubou's pulling on the microphone, so let's go, Boubou. I'll just turn around, and I just got a message in my heart. I want to give this man that welcomed us, that was so nice, and he's so excited about us coming back, and he says he's gonna prepare a special meal for my wife, like vegetarian, because it's gluten-free and dairy-free and sugar-free. So he's gonna make something, even though the restaurant doesn't serve it. He's been so nice, and so nice last time, and this time I want to offer him a share in the company. Like, everybody's gonna get one, but like, I want to offer him in person. And blue, 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 blue. So we're just gonna turn around right here in the jungle, go back, tell him, I know it would be amazing, like, reaction shot if we take the video of it, but I don't know. I don't want to use people to get their reaction. I mean, maybe later, if you really want to see it, we can go down the street and like further, because we want to meet everybody on the planet and offer them a share for free in the company. That could be fun, but for now I'll just go like off camera, I think. Okay, see you there. He was a little surprised and didn't know what I was coming for when I say, God just put a message in my heart that I need to deliver a message for you. And he's like, okay, like, no Nintendo. And then it's like he lost his English, but it's so nice friend now, and he was so grateful that we gave a share in the company, and he prefers not to be on camera, which is totally understandable. But he offered us for my wife and baby to come back, and that's so nice. So I'll tell my wife, she'd be happy, and yeah, we'll stay in touch, because I feel like now that I see this here, Boubou, I'll give you the camera. But now that I see this here, we gotta add ecotourism as well, which is like already a resort that we designed in the past. We gotta add ecotourism on the paper of like the businesses that will be created, because this is the kind of business we want to support. Bring people in the forest, in the jungle, to discover ancient traditions and that's and rituals and all that stuff. It's really cool here. If you go to Tulum, just drive like 20 minutes out of town and go to Mayamui. It's super cool. Hey! So that's what, if you cut all the trees, yeah, it will protect you from the mosquitoes during the summer in the jungle. But I give you the phone, Boo, and then you've turned off. Oh wait, what if I log the screen? Okay, here. And so you're protected from the mosquito if you cut all the trees, but what if you're in the jungle? And then our friend Jesse with Winter Vine surrounding a eco-village, the project that I shared with him a few years ago, and that's with the plants that you grow would cancel the mosquitoes in an eco-village. So that's going to be what we're going to build with New Earth Eco Development. And I don't understand the model, because it's like engineered, and I don't have an engineer ounce in my body.